that I don't want you here. It's something about the way you stare into my eyes.
Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sy.miraaa. Today I'll be sharing with y'all how I bought a luxury car at 19 years old. If y'all want more videos like this, like how did I accomplish so much at 20, I'm 20 now. If y'all want like story times, anything that y'all want, I'll give it to y'all. Comment down below. So I typed everything in my notes. Before this, I'm gonna give y'all a tour of my car so y'all can understand where I came from and what I got now. So see y'all later. And to unlock the car, you just put your hand on the knob. Okay, so this is what the driver's seat looks like. I'm gonna start my car so y'all can hear it. Over here I got my window controls. I have this side mirror control. My lights up here. And this is what the dashboard looks like. And then also I can also see the miles per hour right there. And then when I use the map, my directions also come up right here, so I don't have to look over. The directions be right here. Let me see if my directions be right there. And then over here we have the changing the stations on the radio. I can have heated seats, and this goes up to 84, and the lowest is 60. And they get really cold, and then I could change it from hot air to cold air. Let me turn it off. Then I got this little bling phone holder. This is right here. Yeah, and then we got let's go down here. So this is, I think this is like the stick shift. I don't know what they call it, but I got reverse, neutral, and drive, and then I can press this button for park. My hand's really ashy. And then this over here, I got media, like listening to music, and press it. So I could go to use the aux, or I listen to the radio. And then right here, this is the menu where I can go to different stuff. My map, just go to the back and then click more options, and then you twist this to like scroll, or you could push it up and down, left and right to do that. Yeah, I don't know what else to show y'all. Let me show y'all what this look like. This need to be clean, but this is that. Oh, let me show you how loud it gets. This gets super loud. So let's go to the radio.
Very. Thank you.
They're not even playing nothing good, but
This is magic. Giant for today's table. New user, take $15 off your first 3 orders of $75 or more.
so that gets really loud. Yeah, it gets really loud. And then here's the back seat. I got my pillow back there. I usually sit on my pillow, but I'm not sitting on it now. So we're about to go to the back seat. Just a quick view, and then I'm gonna show you all my trunk space. And then I also have this sunroof right here. I like this car because of the slope it has, and it's really fast. Like, this car is super fast. This is what it looks like from the back. 3 seats in the back, 2 seats in the front. And let me show y'all with my trunk. So for my trunk, all I do is kick 2 times. If it works, hold on. It looks like working. Dang, why is it not working? There we go. So to open the trunk space, you kick under there 2 times. I had bags back here. I was selling my clothes, so this is the trunk space. So it's not super big, but it's enough space. Yes, it's enough space. It's actually, it's lower than this. I have a lot of stuff in here, so yep. And then you could kick under here 2 times again to close it, but it's acting dumb, so you could just press this button right here. Whew. So this is my car on Comfort. It's nice. It's a smooth ride. And then this is my car on Sport. You can hear the difference. And this is also Sport Plus. And then we also got Eco Pro. Which is, it feels just like Comfort. It's just a smooth, easy ride. Like, it's very smooth. It's not super fast, and when you step on the gas, it don't just like, it's not a jump like it take you off, straight off. It's it's real smooth. Okay, now that you're done watching my lovely car that I have now, I could tell y'all the background on how I was able to get it at only 19 years old. I'm gonna start from me getting my license and the cars that I had before that, and how I worked my way up into a 2018 BMW. So I got my license October 9th of 2019. I was 18 years old, and after I got my license, I really didn't know. I knew how to drive. I knew how to do the bare minimum of driving. Like, I wasn't really driving like that. I didn't really know how to, but I could do the, I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. I wasn't like a pro at driving, but I knew how to work a car. So 3 months after I got my license, we was going into the new year, and I just was like, I knew that getting a car was one of the things that was on my list for the new year of 2020. So I knew that was something that was going to happen in 2020. Did I know it was going to happen that fast in the year? No. I got my car January 2nd of 2020. So the second day of the new year, I bought a car. Let me tell you how I got my car and how I found this place. So my brother and my grandma, they used to buy their cars from from here, my brother actually still had his car. And it's probably going on 3 years. Like, he still had his car. That car worked perfectly fine. It's a nice car. It's a good car. So it's this dealership in Delaware. I believe it's called Auto Exchange. It's a dealership. No, not a dealership. It's an auction place in Delaware. An auto auction in Delaware where we be getting our cars from. And I saved up. At that time, I was actually good at saving. I wasn't into buying like luxury things that I'm into buying now. In school, I was wearing like the same Ugg boots the whole winter. I wasn't really into. I was more like I like saving and like really putting my money to use. My brother told me, he like, just save up $2,500 for your car and you should be good. So I'm like, okay. I saved that up. Quick and easy. It was quick and easy for me. I saved that up. I saved that up, and then January 2nd, I just called my brother that morning and was like, we going to the auction today. It was last minute type thing. We just was like, come on, we going to the auction. So I got my dad and my brother, and I think my sister came with us. And we went down to the auction. This was my first time ever at an auction, and it surprised me because you know how like on TV how they be talking fast. That's how it was. And I'm going in there. We seeing all these different types of cars. My brother telling me what to look for, what you don't want it to see on the dashboard and stuff like that. Everything was going so fast, and then like it was like getting to like the last few cars, and I was like, we drove an hour and some change down here. I gotta get a car. And I separated from my brother and my sister and my dad, and I just was on my own looking at cars, going to the different sections of the different auctions. And the car my Volvo, I didn't even look inside it. I didn't even know what type of car it was. I didn't know nothing. The guy was bidding, and I put my hand up. I just knew that I needed to get a car that day. I don't know. So I walked over to my brother and them, and I'm like, I bought a car. And they like, what type of car was it? And I'm like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. I just bought this car. And they was so irked, like, why would you do that? Like, why would you do something so fast and so quick without us even knowing? So I'm sorry, y'all. I'm itching. I'm having an allergic reaction right now. So we went to the front desk, everything, my papers and everything, and when they finally saw the car, they was like, oh my god, this is actually a nice car. Like, it's nice. It didn't have nothing on the dashboard. Everything was clear, clean. It was a nice car. I was so in love with that car. But then a few months later, I kept getting a flat tire, and I kept getting my tire changed, kept getting. And at first, I'm thinking it's me, like I'm hitting a curb. Is it because of where I'm parking at? Like, is something getting stuck in there? Like, I don't know. It just was. But the thing was, the alignment was off. Oh yeah. Then also, when I'm driving on the highway, like certain speeds, it would feel like my car about to tip over. Like, it just wasn't. The alignment of the wheels, the steering wheel, and the actual wheels wasn't right. But I only will feel that sometimes. Yeah, so when I went to get a diagnostic done and took it to the Volvo dealership, I think they was charging me like $900, $1,000 to get that fixed. And at that time, I felt like, I don't know if I said what year the car was. The year the car was a 2003 Volvo. It was a nice car. It was so pretty. I loved it. I'm gonna insert pictures and videos. It was a nice car, and it got me from A to B. But at that time, I just didn't like it that much to put that much money into it. Even though my brother did tell me, like, yeah, you saving up this $2,500 for the car, but it's an auction car. You're gonna have to put work into it. Like, it's something gonna need to be done. But I don't know why I didn't. I just was like, I think I just didn't like it that much. I didn't like it that much because in my head, I knew it was still an old car. It was, it was an old car. 2003 and we in 2020. It was an old car, and I just was like, I'm not putting another $1,000 into this car. And it's just old. Like, I feel like it's about to be done. And I think it had 100 miles on there, if I'm not mistaken, like a little bit over 100 miles. So yes, that was January of 2020. Then a few months after, in July 10th, so what's that, like 7 months later, July 10th, actually, okay, yeah, July 10th, I went to the Nissan dealership. It actually wasn't the Nissan dealership. It was...
I want to make sure I'm giving y'all facts. For my Volvo, I think I paid 2,000 or like 1,000 or like 800 type thing. It wasn't that high. Dad, what was the name of the dealership on my where I got my Nissan from? That went out of business? Hertz. Alright, thank you.
So I went to Hertz, and they was actually going out of business. So they was selling their cars for cheaper, just trying to get everything off the lot or whatever like that. So I went to Hertz, and the cars that I wanted was so expensive. They were so expensive, and I just was like, oh my gosh, do I want to pay that much money? Mind you, at the time, I didn't have credit. I didn't have no credit. So I was just like, wow. Me, I'm the type, I have money, but I have no credit. Wait, let me back up. Okay, so I'm telling the guy, like, I don't got no credit, but I got money. So since they was just trying to get everything off the lot and everything like that, he was like, I'm gonna let you slide. So I didn't learn my lesson to start my credit yet. He just let me slide. And what I did was I believe I paid, the car was $12,000. So I came from a $1,000 and $2,000 car to a $12,000 car in 7 months. So the car was $12,000 that he was like, I'll get this to you for $12,000 cash or whatever. So it was a 2018 Nissan Sentra. It was a white car. It was so cute. I'm gonna insert pictures and videos again. So when I got the car, I think I paid $8,000 up front, and then I paid them like other payments. I really actually don't remember, because I was just talking to my mom, like, how did I break that payment up, because I really don't remember me paying like over a amount of time. I think I paid it all within like 3 days. Like, I just had to break the payments up because I wasn't able to spend that much money out my bank account that fast. So I think I broke the payments up, and they worked with me. They was fine. They was going out of business, so they were just trying to get their cars off the lot and make their money. So I had that car, and I hated that car so bad. Like, I hated it. I just was so mad. I'm like, I paid thousands of dollars more for this car, and I liked my Volvo so much better. I hated this car so bad. It was like, it was loud, but it wasn't a good loud. It was loud, like, you could hear the engine, but it wasn't that good loud type thing. I just hated the car. It was slow, and I like fast cars. And then also, I didn't like being so low. I was used to a Volvo, the SUV, so I didn't like being so low. So I hated it. Then my Volvo was 3 rows. It was 3 rows, and this one, it just was a small car. I just didn't like it. I hated it. I hated it. It was white. That was my main thing. I wanted to get a white car. I love white cars, but I just didn't like it at all. So then that was July. I first went to the dealership and paid my first deposit on July 10th. I didn't get my car until July 13th. That's when they actually released it to me. It had to get cleaned out, everything like that, and get all my paperwork ready and stuff like that. So I actually got the car in my hands July 13th of 2020. Then a year later, July 29th of 2021. At this point, I'm 19. All the other 2 cars, I was 18. Now I'm 19. I had went to the BMW dealership in St. Laurent. It's in New Jersey. I had went there. I didn't know what type of car I wanted. Actually, let me tell you how I decided I wanted a new car. I was laying down and I was watching YouTube, and car videos started to come up, like just started to start playing on the TV. So I just was like, dang, I want a new car. I just was like so into like the luxury cars and how cute they just was looking. I just was so into it. Like I really was into it, and I just told my mom, like, Mom, I'm about to buy a new car. And my mom like, Jana, you always do that. Like, you don't think stuff through. You just, once you have an idea, you just do it. And that's just the type of person I am. Just like what my body getting done. Once I want to do something, I gotta just go for it and do it. Like, that's just me. So my mom trying to talk me out of it, like, Jana, you don't need a car. Your car works fine. Like, you don't need it. And I'm like, I gotta do it. I want a new car. So I went to the dealership the first day, looking at the cars. I'm like, oh, alright. I didn't know what type of BMW I wanted. I just knew I wanted a white SUV, and it had to be fast. I went to the BMW dealership, looked at the cars, didn't know like what exact car I wanted. I'm a girl, so don't really know much about cars, so that's why I brought my brother and my dad. This time my brother went with me, so we looking at the cars. I'm just like, Dad, they look nice, they look nice, they look nice. And my car was sitting on a payment, and it just was so cute. Like, it just was so cute. It just stood out from everything. Like, everything is in a lot, and my car is just higher up on the payment. Boom. So I'm like, I like that car. So I'm like, come on, let's test drive it. So we test driving it, and mind you, my Nissan was slow, so I could step on the gas a little bit. I'm stepping off on the gas in my BMW. I almost crashed. I almost bung out. Like, almost, yeah, we almost died. That's when I realized, like, this is something crazy. Like, this is something crazy. And that's crazy. I really almost crashed their car. Wow. So we talking to them and getting everything ready, and I forgot what happened. I think I'm like, or I'm gonna go home and talk to my mom about it. I forgot what it was. So boom, we went home. I think I stayed on it for like 2 days, and I just kept thinking about it, and I'm like, I really want that car. So we went back. This is the day. I called them and I told them, I'm like, I'm coming in, I'm ready to make my payment, whatever. They gave me the paper, like how everything would go. They gave me the paper how everything would go, and like my payment schedule and everything like that. So I called them the day before, and I was like, I'm coming tomorrow morning and I'm ready to do it. Mind y'all, me in my head, I'm thinking money can just buy everything, but it really can't. You need credit. And this is when I really realized, like, you need credit. So I had just opened up my credit, and so on the Credit Karma app, it came up 660 or something like that. So I'm like, okay, cool, I might be able to get this car, because it came up at 660, but I never used the credit, but it still showed up at 660 on Credit Karma. So I'm like, okay, it's around 660. So I get there, we chilling, we making ourselves coffee, teas, we just chilling. I'm like, I'm about to buy this car. Everybody like coming up to me like, you about to get there? And I'm like, yes, I'm about to get there. So we chilling, give her all my information, everything fine. And she come back and she like, you can't buy this car. And I'm like, why not? And she like, because you don't have no credit. And I'm like, but it says 660. And she like, but since you didn't use it, it's coming up 0 on, like, for us. So I'm like, dang. Like, a part of me is just like, I was kind of like salty. because I have the money for it, but I can't buy it. Like, I'm telling them, like, I will pay extra for it. Like, anything y'all want right now, I give it to y'all. But they like, no, you need credit. Like, you need credit. And I just was sitting there like, dang, that's sorry. And I looked at my brother, and my brother like, and I'm like, please. And he like, but he ended up doing it because he gave me a little speech. He felt like I was I'm trustworthy, I make all my payments on time, and I have reliable income. So he trusted me. He gave me a speech like, you miss a payment, you messing up my credit. You not just messing up your credit, you messing up my credit too. And I don't play that. So I'm like, I got you. So that put a lot of pressure on me because, like, I make these payments. So everything with him got approved. My brother got good credit, so it helped me. And now I only pay, my car was $45,000. I put down like 8,000 or 7,000. Actually, I think I put down more than that because I think I probably put down between 7,000 and 9,000. I put down. Me, I'm the type of person, or I probably did put down 7,000. I'm the type of person where I want to get payments over with. So if I could pay stuff ahead of time, that's what I'm going to do. So I'm not sure if I paid the 7,000 and I just paid more monthly, or did I pay the 9,000 and still pay more monthly. So I only had to pay $300 for my car. They blew my mind, but it's for 6 years. $300 for my car for 6 years, and then I also got like warranties and protection and stuff like that, because when you're dealing with foreign cars, you need warranties. Like, you need that stuff, like, just in case because foreign cars is expensive. So I made sure that I got as much coverage as I can on my car. So that raised my bill up to $600 a month. But me, I pay way more than the $600 a month, because you never know what's going to happen to your life in the future. Like, what if a month come where I can't pay that $600? So I make sure that I cover myself ahead of time, just in case anything happen. I don't want nothing to happen to my credit. I don't want nothing to happen to my brother's credit, nothing like that. Then also, when I was getting in my Nissan, my insurance was $300 with Safe Auto, and I love Safe Auto. I really love them. And then when I was trying to transfer it to my BMW, it was $800, and I was like, let me see if I can find somebody that's cheaper. And I found Progressive. I hate Progressive, but they're cheaper, so I'm gonna deal with them. I think I paid $400 a month for my car insurance. They take it out automatically, so I'm not really sure. I think I paid $400 a month for my car insurance, which is half the price of Safe Auto. But I might go to Safe Auto because I like their customer service better. Like, they handle. Progressive be changing mine a month. They be changing it. How you change it and I agree to another price? So I don't know. Yes, so that's how I got my car. I wasn't able to get my car without my brother, so thank you to my brother that helped me get my car. And he helped me not make dumb decisions, because I was gonna just pay for my BMW. That's how much I wanted it. But he was like, don't be dumb. Like, why would you do something like that? So I without him, I wouldn't have been able to get my car. So yes, I really learned a big lesson, because everybody usually just let me slide. Like, oh, you got the money for it, pay for it, you cool. Like, but that one, I learned the big lesson. Like, it don't matter how much money you got, you need good credit. Like, you need credit. So after that, I really been working on my credit and trying to build it, because money don't mean everything. It really don't. So that's all to my video. I hope y'all like it. I hope y'all enjoy it. I hope I gave a lot of information. I'm going to get better at, like, telling stuff, because my mind be, like, all over the place, telling, like, a story Like I be leaving parts out and then I remember it at the end. So hopefully I didn't forget nothing. Yes, hopefully I ain't forget nothing. Whew, yeah. Girl, I'm stressed out. I do see myself getting another car. I want a Tesla. I want a Tesla so bad. So, but I'm gonna wait probably like 2-3 more years before I get a Tesla. Hopefully. I really want a Tesla so bad, but I don't even go nowhere, so I don't know why I'm in love with luxury cars and luxury things, and I don't even go nowhere or do anything. But Tesla, I'm coming for you. It's a few things I'm coming for, but I'm gonna be quiet doing it. Yes, so thank y'all. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Please subscribe to my channel. I'm trying to grow it. Comment some things that y'all would like to see, that y'all would like to hear about. Thank y'all for watching. Bye.